Hi, Matt Lairden again with the Market Mindset Podcast. One of the benefits of hosting a podcast is that we get to sort of travel virtually throughout the United States, talking to real estate professionals with a wide variety of backgrounds, histories, and different niches. Again, I'm a firm believer that there are riches and niches, and Laurie Allen Macaluso is no different. She is a luxury certified real estate professional in Park City, Utah. Exciting interview with her. Fun to discuss her marketing, her strategies, and how she got into the business. So enjoy the Market Mindset Podcast featuring today Laurie Allen Macaluso. Hi, today we're very lucky to have Laurie Allen Macaluso. She's a luxury certified realtor with eXp Real Estate in Park City, Utah. Laurie, thank you for taking some time out of your schedule to spend some time with us today and share your experience in real estate.
My pleasure.
First, hey, you're coming from Utah, broadcasting live from Utah. Tell me how you got in the business. Tell me a little bit about your journey so far.
Well, kind of in a nutshell, I've been in real estate since 1998 in three different states, Arizona, California, and Utah now. But yeah, I got my start as a secretary in an escrow title company. And I just, I became an escrow officer after time, did that for 9 years. And then I thought, you know what, I'm cutting these big, giant commission checks to these agents that I need to do that instead of this.
Wow.
So
Okay.
yeah,
So
I got
Scott,
my
so you had
license.
some escrow experience before jumping into the residential side.
Yeah, and it really helped me a lot. Like I
That's great.
had a huge jump start, from new agents just starting out.
That's amazing. Um, how did you establish your niche in luxury real estate? I'm a firm believer that there's riches in niches, and we encourage a lot of clients out there just to go out and find a niche rather than expand your niche, expand your net. So tell me how you got sort of into the niche of luxury real estate.
Yeah, so I was after Arizona, I literally on a whim, I moved from Scottsdale, Arizona to Laguna Beach, California.
Oh, beautiful.
Just like within 30 days, I was out and I was in. So I thought, you know what, this is where I want to sell real estate. So I immediately got my license, was selling in Laguna, and then actually had a seller contact me from Newport Coast, and he was looking to sell his house and he wanted to list it for 2.8 million. And I thought, these are my people.
Right.
These are my people.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I got,
Newport Coast out here in California, pretty high end neighborhood, pretty
yeah.
exclusive clientele there.
Yeah, it was
Um,
oceanfront. It was beautiful. And I felt I wasn't even nervous taking the listing or even talking to them, because everybody's afraid of really rich people. I don't know why, but super nice, super nicest people ever. Oceanfront, filthy wealthy, but so nice. And I felt so comfortable working in that arena that I got certified. I got luxury certified through Christie's International because that's who I was with in Laguna Beach. And so yeah, I've been focusing on luxury ever since.
right. And now your primary practice is there in Park City.
Yeah, yeah. And
Right.
there's it's all multi-million here, so it was an easy transition.
That's great. A, a lot of people leaving. I'm in Southern California. A lot of people are moving east. Where are a majority of your clients come from? If they're coming from out of state, where are they coming
Mhm. Most of the people who are moving to Utah, Park City in particular, of course, the majority of them is coming from California.
from? Okay.
But we also have a lot of people moving here from Washington State, Idaho, Texas, and Arizona, Colorado. So kind of all over, but all West Coast.
Right. Okay. Idaho's interesting. I would. That's an interesting move from Idaho to Utah. Um, I know out here in California, you cannot really get a U-Haul coming out to California, but I'll tell you, all the U-Hauls are headed east, and they're one way.
Yep,
They're
that
one
that's
way.
ours was
Yeah,
out of California. One way, baby, one way.
that's great. Um, there's a. I believe that's list to last in the real estate business.
Mhm.
What percentage of your business is listings versus buy side representation?
Right now, all listings, with the exception of one buyer, she just reached out to me yesterday. I've been back and forth with this lady for over a year. She literally texted me out of the blue yesterday and she said, "We're in Park City from South Carolina. We finally made it and we're ready to buy." And I'm like, great. So that just happened
Right.
yesterday.
Did you get to hook her up with, or to facilitate transaction between an existing listing, or did you go out and find her a new property?
Well, she just reached out yesterday. We went through her criteria, of course, and I love her because her budget is 3.5 million.
Okay,
So we're digging right in. Yeah.
super. When you're representing a buyer, what's the pre-qualification process to sort of vet a legitimate buyer versus, I don't know if you remember, the Century 21 used to have the looky-loos.
Yeah.
How do you vet your buyers, pre-qualify them?
Honestly, I don't i- if I'm having an open house at a luxury property, even a non-luxury property, I don't mind the looky-loos, to be honest, because they're just going to go tell their friends about how fantastic a property was. But when I start working with a buyer, I find out first of all, are you mortgaging or are you paying cash? If you're paying cash, great. Show me something. Show me your cash. Show me something that tells me you can actually purchase this home. And if they're financing, just here, I'll give you the names and numbers of 3 or 4 mortgage lenders that I love, and do your due diligence, get pre-qualified, and then let's go shopping for houses.
Outstanding. Um, it's sort of a taboo subject out there in the real estate world right now. We had the whole DOJ versus NAR, and commission disclosures, and getting a buy side agreement signed before you show a house. How are you navigating this NAR issue, if at all?
Well, it's business as usual for me because I've been doing it this way all along, all the years, all the years. And any savvy real estate agent who has been in this business for quite a while, they're already having those buyer consultation, those commission conversations with their buyers. You may need to contribute to my fee. And then with the buyer agent commission no longer allowed to be shown in MLS, I don't really even think it matters. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Miss Listing Agent, is your seller contributing anything to my fee?" And if not, and that's an extension of a conversation that I then have with my buyer client. Say, "Look, seller's not paying, to my fee, so we're going to incorporate you paying my fee. We're going to incorporate that into the purchase contract, and we're going to work it into the sales price."
I love it. I love it. So you just address it head on.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
You have
think
to be
that comes.
completely transparent in this business or else it just comes back to bite you in the butt.
Yeah, I love that because a lot of the newer agents out there, desperate to get a deal, will say anything, do anything, lower their fees down to nothing to get that listing. And veteran agents, honestly, it hasn't even been a blip on the radar for them because, like you said, they've already sort of incorporated this into their business model. So
Yeah.
that's super. Um,
Any new agent, anybody who wants to get into the real estate business, I really talk to them like I I don't discourage them from getting into this business, but I tell them this is a very difficult and very expensive business. You're self-employed, nobody's going to build your business but you. So you have to go out there. You got to get your clients. You got to spend some money on advertising. You have to do the work. And I actually try and scare people. I'm like, I'm going to scare you with how real this business is because you got to want it bad.
right, right, and uh, the constant theme that I've seen over my career, and it's maybe the last 5 or 6, is lack of inventory. Lack of inventory, lack of inventory. You've got 20 agents competing for one listing in the marketplace, and that's usually going to one, the dominant agent like yourself in the marketplace, or it's going to the new agent, the low price leader, cutting their fees, which we just know is not a profitable way to run a business. And like you said, this is a business. This
Yeah.
is a business, and we're here to provide for our families, generate a nice income, um, and that's just so important. And when you're established, you have such an advantage. But there is room for young people to come in and hustle. Do you advise new agents to get on a team, or what's your experience been?
I am all for teams if that's what an agent wants to do. But we have actually a solution to that. So my group at eXp, we have 57 agents, independent agents in our group, and we're called the Agent Collective. So we work as a team, but we don't split commissions as a team. So any agent who wants to come and join us at eXp, they only still split their commission with the company, not the team leader and the company. So we look like a team, but we're not, because the agent actually saves money. We have expert coaches in our group. So I encourage new agents to join us because we can train them and coach them the right way from the very beginning. And instead of having them do it wrong, and then we have to, show them the right way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I love the eXp business model, and what we're seeing now. There's seen some copycats, other firms trying to implement that eXp model, but definitely revolutionize the business. Just
Absolutely.
definitely revolutionize the business. Who's been the most influential person in your real estate career, if you don't mind me asking?
Gosh, there's so many. Well, right now at eXp, it's our CEO.
Okay,
He has created pathways for, especially with all of this new, within our settlement and everything. eXp has actually created their own forms that are fully compliant with all the new regulations, and we are actually encouraging other brokerages to use our verbiage and if they wanted to create their own forms. So we kind of revolutionized the forms that have to be used now. So he is a huge inspiration to me. Krista Mayshore, I just love her. Krista Mayshore, coach. She's a video maven. I took her video coaching, and before I took her coaching, I didn't even know how to do a real estate video. Now I have my own YouTube channel. I'm always adding videos to it. I actually love doing videos, so you can keep me on camera as long as you want.
oh, I love it. And I've been told I have a face for radio. You
Ah,
definitely have a face for video, so
you're sweet.
you do great. Social media. What amount of business is coming from your social media platforms?
I would say probably 90%. The other 10% is referrals. Yeah,
What a wow!
yeah,
That 90%.
I am
I
huge on social media, especially Facebook. That's my jam. I do a lot of advertising, so I'm always running ads on Facebook and Instagram for either my new listing, an open house, attracting buyers, but also do a lot of remarketing on Facebook. So I have like 25 different ads in rotation, so a different one pops up on Facebook every single day.
but
And actually,
okay, go ahead.
yeah, I actually had this woman reach out to me, and she said, "We live just outside of Park City. I see you every single day on Facebook, and we need to sell our house. Will you list it?" And I actually have that one listed right now. It's for 1.5 million. So
Wow. So social media, I've been late to the social media game. I grew up with door knocking and refrigerator magnets and bus bench advertising and notepads and geographical farming. Going back to your Facebook real quick, if you don't mind sharing, do you do really geographically targeted ads, or are you nationwide? What do you do as far as Facebook is concerned?
well, I usually stay local to either Park City or Salt Lake City.
Okay.
When you advertise as a realtor, you advertise on Facebook, you have to do a minimum of a 15-mile radius. So I market 15 miles outside of Park City, which includes all of the surrounding areas in the Wasatch Back. And then, Salt Lake, you can cast a very wide web with 15-mile radius. But yeah, it's that is my hugest business builder is just Facebook. Plus I've really perfected my business page on Facebook, which is Keys from Laurie Luxury Home Sales.
Perfect. Say that again so everyone can hear you.
Keys from Laurie Luxury Home Sales.
I love it. I love it. Last book you've read or currently reading?
Ooh, I just finished Ninja Selling for the third time. And right now I'm listening to, when I walk, I listen to Fanatical Prospecting. I love that one.
Fanatical prospecting. So
Yeah.
anyone out there watching this, ninja, what do you call it? Ninja
Ninja
marketing?
Selling,
Ninja selling. I've heard that before. And the other
yeah.
one was
Fanatical Prospecting.
fanatical prospecting. I need to look that up. Um,
The new agents in the business, I encourage them to read a book called Go for No.
okay.
It's fantastic. And it's about calling people. You want to get as many no's as you can so you get that yes. And when you get that yes, you go for more no's so you can get another yes.
Right. Every no leads you get you closer to a yes. I love
Yep.
that. Um, Sort of off subject here. If you had to binge watch one Netflix or Hulu series, Uh-oh. Go ahead. I
Okay.
could lead, but I'm gonna let you share first.
Well, the funny thing is that when I get the remote, I'm all like this. And so my husband literally has like full control of the remote. So
Okay.
he, he will pick something that usually we watch like a series or something. And he's like, we agree, of course, but
Right.
yeah, I don't really get to hold the remote very much.
Got it. Got it. Um, Pickleball or tennis?
Pickleball.
Love it. Have you
Yep.
had a chance to play?
I play right here in our park. Yeah, my husband and I play.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, the next time out your way, we're definitely going to pick up a couple paddles and go hit a
Yeah,
little pickleball around. It's
definitely.
off subject. I'm a USA pickleball ambassador, right? So you can
Wow.
call me sir, but no, it's crazy. About 20% of all Americans have played pickleball at least once or twice in the last year. Have you used pickleball to network at all?
No, because I only play with my husband.
Oh, okay. Fair
No,
enough.
that's it.
Fair
Because
enough.
I mean, I'm not very good, and so I don't really want to play with other people. I can hit the ball. I'm good at hitting the ball. I just can't keep track of the scoring. To me, it's complicated. I mean, I can sell $20 million house, but I can't keep scoring
Right.
pickleball.
Zero. Yeah. You start off service 0-0-2. I mean, in doubles. It's crazy, but it has picked up. I find some great clients playing pickleball. I'm here in Southern California. It's exploding. I mean, court time. It's hard to get court times. That's a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
Utah question: skiing or snowboarding?
Ooh, you got me there. Actually, I don't do either.
Okay.
My husband is fanatical about skiing. He would ski every single day if he could. So this was our deal moving to Park City because when we left California, he's like, like I'm done living in California. I'm like, me too. I said, pick anywhere in the world you want to live. And he's like, how about Park City? I'm like, okay, never been there, but okay. So we
Wow.
moved here because he wanted to retire and ski. And so I'm like,
Okay.
okay, that's our deal. You retire, you ski. I'm going to sell multi-million-dollar houses. So, and that was our deal.
A little less dangerous selling multi-million-dollar homes.
Well, I can't show homes with a broken leg.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly. Um, Bucket list vacation spot, something that's on your sort of list of go.
on my vision board right here. Split,
And
Croatia.
Croatia, I've heard it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Some fraternity brothers of mine went on a trip with their wives. Unbelievable,
Yeah.
just scenic and beautiful.
Uh,
Uh, Time frame for that on your board?
um, I'd like to go in the next like 3 years.
Okay, perfect,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Um, I again appreciate you really allowing us to spend some time with you today. If people want to reach you, give us your phone, phone number, email, or website, your
Sure.
social media sites. What's the best way for someone to reach out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. My Facebook business page, Keys from Laurie, Luxury Home Sales.
Okay,
My email is Laurie, it's Laurie, at bespokeutahproperties.com.
okay.
And my cell number here in Park City is 435-800-9494.
You are awesome. I really appreciate you
You're
taking the time
awesome.
today. Do you have any business you're going to be doing today? You're going to do an open house? What's going
Uh,
on in your schedule?
I got up early this morning. I finished probably most of my business today. And then my husband and I were taking the afternoon off. We're going to the Bees baseball game today.
Right. Well, good, good, good. Again, Lori, thank you. Anyone that's interested in Utah real estate, specifically Park City, reach out to Lori. Thank you again for taking the time. You're
Thank you. Thanks
awesome.
for having me.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.